Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your April 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Aries, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. And wow, Aries, it doesn't surprise me that your cards are coming out in blocks. That's going to be the energy of the month for you, where you have spontaneous bursts of energy. Some of you may have a lot going on during maybe a certain week of April, especially the first 3 weeks of April. There's a lot going on in the planets. You may have bursts of energy where you're really productive and busy for the entire week. And then you have a little bit of that downtime. And then you are really busy again. This is the time to take big, bold risks. I'm getting here exposure, spontaneity, and there could be some highs and lows this month for you as well. So again, as you could see, you have a lot of chunks coming in. So things may happen in chunks for you, but I'm also hearing the phrase, now this could be a song as well, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. So that could be a song, I believe it is, but they're showing me it could be a t-shirt, it could be a phrase or something that you come across in the month of April. It's about going with the flow despite what's going on in the outer world. Now, I also feel for you because Aries solar eclipse new moon is happening for you this month on the 20th. We also have that April 6th full moon in Libra, your opposing sign. And then we also have Mercury going retrograde towards the end of the month. So just a lot going on here, but this is about second chances and another trip around the sun. So happy birthday to you beautiful Aries who are celebrating a birthday in the month of April. Now we have here, I love this. As I look down, I'm seeing your energy, Aries, and it says, go for it. That is what your theme is for the month of April. Just do it. Just go for it. This is all about you taking bold risks, stepping out of your comfort zone here. You may be exposing yourself through being vulnerable, maybe launching a product, an idea, putting yourself out there, opening your heart to maybe even a new relationship, especially around that Libran full moon around the 6th. That's a really good time for mending the gap. It is about relationships with that Libran energy. It can be about partnerships, collaboration, anything that has been feeling a little bit rocky between you and someone close to your heart. It's a really good time to mend, heal, and recover. But I am sensing in career, a lot of you Aries are taking the plunge, right? This is taking the plunge, going for it, putting yourself out there, risking it, taking bold risks. And that's what Aries season is all about. So we'll dive in and get clarity on each of these as well. What else do we have here for Aries? We also have April 11th, the Sun and Jupiter meeting up. And in astrology, it's known as one of the luckiest days of the year, the day of miracles. Again, that's April 11th when the Sun and Jupiter meet up. It is a really great time, Aries, for setting intentions. It is a wonderful time for new beginnings, manifesting, creating a vision board, just staying in that high vibe energy. You know, when a lot of you see 1111, and you may think of positive thoughts, wishes, dreams, affirmations. Imagine the 11th of April being 11:11 every second of every minute of every hour all day long. So utilize that energy right now if you can. Circle it on your calendar, put it in your notes on your phone, and really hone in that energy of April 11th. And happy birthday if your birthday lands on that date as well. Lucky you. So you have here this Virgo energy of taking inspired action, right? This is about you going for it, taking action. If you have a new creative idea, it's time for you to bring it down to reality, ground it into reality, and manifest it, make it happen. If you are wanting to open up your own business, if you're wanting to adopt a pet, say yes for this relationship, maybe leave your corporate world to build your business full time, all of these things can be a very bold, risky decision to make, but I feel like it's going to benefit you and pay off in a very abundant way. I'm getting here as well that energy of letting the good times roll. So there's going to be some very, very wonderful times for you in the month of April, but don't expend all of your energy. It's kind of like the way they're showing me it is a race car track, and you going around the track at maybe 150 miles per hour. But at times, we really need to just kind of go with the flow, go at a slower speed. Otherwise, we're going to run out of gas, or we're going to, overheat, or whatever the cars do, right? There's going to be things that happen within the body dynamic as well. So make sure that you're not overheating. That could be losing emotions or losing we may feel in the month of April a little bit of that volatility. We may get hot-headed at times, or we may just go really, really deep at times. So make sure that you're trying to just even keel it, or set yourself up for a pace that you can keep up with. Because again, if you're going 150 miles per hour around the track, you may burn out. And so I'm getting here, just taking a look at the month for you and trying to go with a pace that works for you, because sometimes we tend to trip over our own feet type of energy because we're doing too much or we get sidetracked. And yes, if you have these ideas and you're feeling inspired and feeling creative, by all means, go for them. There's this sense of excitement and sense of enthusiasm. But I'm also getting here, sometimes there could be some rash decisions that show up for you in the month of April as well. So you may feel impulsive to make a big decision. Just make sure you're thinking it through a little bit, because you're going to have plenty of time to reflect around that Mercury retrograde around the 21st of April, going into that May 14th energy. There's going to be a lot of time for introspection and rest and recuperation. So you will have that downtime eventually to just kind of cool it a little bit here, cool it. Now you do have this go deeper energy with Scorpio, and that's what I was just feeling here, is you going deeper than you ever have before. So if this could be possibly in your career, you may be taking your career to the next level here. So I'm getting here a big stepping into your power this month, leveling up for a lot of you. I'm also getting the word level. So you may see the word level. Maybe you're part of a business that says level, or maybe you get some sort of certification or promotion because you're leveling up within your company. Please take that as it resonates. But this Scorpio energy could even be an idea that you've had, or a health goal that you've had, that may have culminated or may have stirred your interest around last November as well. And I feel like you're taking it to the next level here in April. What else do we have for Aries? We have Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Yeah, this is about you being compassionate and you being kind, not just to the rest of the world, Aries, but to yourself as well. So I'm getting here a major heart opening for a lot of you Aries out there, where you are opening yourself up to being supportive towards another person. But even though you may have love and an outpouring maybe of gifts and friendships and loving energies coming at you this month, you're also being in that reciprocating energy where you're in the flow, and there's equal give and take here, reciprocity between you and a partnership, between you and a loved one, between you and a friend. So I'm just sensing here that you're being very, very kind, but you're also receiving kindness as well. So really beautiful. And we'll dive into each of these energies as well. Now you have here Gemini again here. And I say again, let's see if you have Gemini showing up, because you only have this twice or once. So some of you may even be dealing with a Gemini, or you may be making some very big changes around that Gemini energy as well. That could be May into June. So even though we are heading into Aries season, or we are in Aries season here, there could be some very significant changes in Gemini season for you as well. This is about embracing the flow of life, especially because the beginning of April can be all over the place, right? You have an idea over here, and then maybe you have something physical happening over here. There's a lot of balancing going on, and that's good that Libra shows up for you. at the beginning of the month around the 6th with that full moon to help bring more balance into the chaos at times, right? This is about you going with the flow of life instead of resisting, because a lot of you, your intuition is really guiding and navigating you to take a big, bold risk. But that can be scary. That can cause fear, apprehension, anxiety. It can cause you to not be sure of what step to take next. This is about here listening to that whisper that is probably now turning more into, a loudness within that you can't quite ignore. It is about you being able to go with those changes, go with that flow, because there's some really big things happening here for you, Aries. You have this full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. That's what I was talking about, where it's going to be important for you. Remember that racetrack scenario of going around the racetrack at 150? You're going to have to make those pit stops, check those tires, check the gas, check to make sure you're not overheating. That's all symbolic for your own energy, your own body, your own peace of mind. So despite what's going on around the world, what's going on in your outer circumstances here, take a step back and don't allow yourself to get caught up in maybe the mayhem or the noise or the planetary shifts that are happening that sometimes can bring about a lot of change. Because again, this is going to be a entering full speed type of month here, especially until that Mercury goes retrograde at the end of the month. And I am feeling for a lot of you, you are taking a little bit of step back at that time and you're going to reevaluate. So I'm kind of getting this energy here, and please take it as it resonates, Aries, where you're going to show some sort of action and then think about it later, right? It can be that Knight of Wands energy or even Knight of Swords, where I'm just going to do it and then I'm going to deal with the consequences after I do it here. So I'm kind of getting that energy as well. And that could be exposure, putting yourself out there. So it's almost like you're pushing through those fears. You're taking a big, bold risk on something important to you in your world this month. And then you're going to kind of sit back and see how it all unfolds for you. Oh, wow. We have the scorpionic energy showing up twice. So double Scorpio here for you. And this says, reveal what needs to be seen. Remember in the beginning, I was talking about exposure. There's going to be exposure here, whether it's on a collective global level. We may see things in the world being exposed. That could be that energy of don't get wrapped up in some of that fear-based energy, but to take that reality check and take a look at what's really going on. Trust your intuition and your soul to guide you. But this can also be about you revealing situations that may have been difficult to see in the past, because I'm getting that moon energy as well. But now you have the clarity. Now you're able to take off the rose-colored lens of a situation, and it's allowing you to move forward because some sort of truth is exposed here. This can be a shattering of an illusion in order to set you up on that right path of manifesting what it is that you want in your world, but not having an expectation of what it should look like. And that's the illusion, right? An expectation. And I feel like you having clarity and seeing something from taking this reality check, it's going to put you in a better position than maybe you had in the past. Last two cards here, we have this Cancerian energy. Let your fears dissolve, which we've talked about as well. Pushing through. What do I always say about fear, Aries? False evidence appearing real. Now, don't get me wrong. We need the ego. We need the fears. It's a very pertinent piece of having this human experience. Without fear, we'd walk into a road with oncoming traffic. We would jump into a shark-infested water, right? We would do these things. So we need fear. However, the flip side of fear when it comes to us taking a big risk that could pay off in a very, very big way, sometimes that holds us back. Sometimes fear can sit in the driver's seat and control our lives. This is about you pushing through those fears, those insecurities, those limiting beliefs, and doing it scared, right? Taking a big, bold risk. And I feel like this big, bold risk is going to pay off, especially by Cancer season here. So that June, July mark for you as well. If you take that dive now, you may notice some sort of result sooner rather than later. So really powerful. And lastly, here we have first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Leo energy. This is August. This is about you being humble in all of your actions, all of your dealings, and all of your relationships, Aries. And I am getting that here with you because you're showing this compassionate, kind side of yourself, which all of us are kind and compassionate, right? We all have that quality to be that way. But I feel like because of situations that are showing up in the world or showing up within you, you're opening that door a little bit wider and you're saying, you know, the world could use even more compassion and kindness. How can I serve? That's what I'm feeling here for you. And I just got full body goosebumps. So I definitely feel like a lot of you are stepping into your power by serving or by uplifting the energy of the planet. Let's dive in and take a look at what this is. Let's take a look and see what this Aries energy of you going for it. What is it that you should just be going for? And again, there is, oh wow, oh my goodness, Aries, you're going to love this. Again, you have here cards that are showing up, not just in ones, right? You're getting blocks of cards. So that's going to be the energy, is where you're feeling like you are receiving a lot of information or a lot of downloads at once. And that could be that energy of, 150 miles per hour around the track, where it's hard to keep up with the channel divine energy that is coming through. A lot of you, your intuition is at an all-time high. Now, what is it that you should just go for it? Something in the physical world, right? This can be you strengthening bonds with people here in the physical world. It can be about a new job coming in. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning in the material world. It is a new beginning, even in the spiritual sense as well, because a lot of you are connecting the spiritual with the physical, and you're realizing how that plays a very significant role in your outer world. This is about tapping into the unlimited potential of prosperity, wealth, and abundance, right? Whether it's finances, whether it's a new home, it could be solidifying and strengthening a relationship in your world, especially around that full moon in Libra. And I'm getting here, making some sort of amends. There could have been a falling out that you've had, or something that didn't work out the way you thought it would, but you're embracing the flow of the ebb and flow, the tides, the changes, the planetary shifts. And I'm sensing as well that there's a brand new beginning coming in here for you, that you're just going to go for it, Aries, and it's going to be very, very abundant. When the Ace of Pentacles shows up, this could even be a gift or an inheritance. It can be a bonus that shows up for you. I mean, it is your birthday month. Some of you are receiving gifts, but I'm sensing more than just, a pretty package gift with a bow on it. This is the gift of something new in your world, something that you've been wanting here for quite some time, something that your intuition has been whispering to you to open up. You have the Four of Pentacles followed by the High Priestess, right? So again, this is now a situation where you can no longer ignore the whisper of your intuition, because it's loud and clear. And the message is open up, right? The message is for you to, yes, manage possibly your resources. It can be about you taking a look at your finances, your stability. And some of you may have had a limiting belief around money. There could have been fear around currency, around finances as well. And I'm sensing here that you're opening up to change. Now, you may see this showing up. I sense that intuitively this has to do with, for a lot of you, career, stability, home. It can be material gains. It can be the health, the body, prosperity, something physical. You have double earth energy here for you. And with the earth energy, I mean, we have this Virgo showing up here, and this is take inspired action. So very, very powerful. I do like this showing up because your intuition is on point and you're opening up to these new ideas and you're going for it. That is the clarifier for you here. Let's see what else we have for going deeper. Let's take a look at the Scorpio energy. What is it that you need to go deeper in? We see here that you're going to go for it. You're going to take inspired action, but what is it that you need to open up to and take to another level? Go deeper than you ever have before. What do we have for Aries, please? Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. I love it. You have two major arcanas. You have the Chariot followed by the Judgment. This is about taking action. You keep getting this energy, and that is the energy of Aries season, right? Taking bold risks. It is about miracles, seeing miracles happen as well, but allowing yourself not to get burnt out because there's this quick energy coming in for you. So make sure that you have a full tank of gas within your energy reserve, because things are really going to speed up here and take it to the next level. The Judgment says you have a second chance here. This is about your purpose, your calling, changing your life for the better. A lot of you have been doing some reevaluating, and you may take a look at some more reevaluating towards the end of April. But the good news is here, there's a second chance to reevaluate, to redeem yourself here. This is a rite of passage. If there's a lesson in forgiveness, it's happening here for you. If there is a lesson here in changing your life for the better, if there's a lesson in judgments, if there's a lesson in change, in wounds coming up to be healed once and for all, then this is the time, and you're making heavy progress forward because you're taking that inspired action, and you're really diving into this Capricorn energy of taking a reality check, right? What do you need to do? You may be asking yourself, what do I need to do to move forward? Because now is the time for a second chance, another trip around the sun. And if you take a look at this, oh my goodness, it almost looks like the sun energy there, and it looks like it's going around. So a trip around the sun. I'm loving this for you here, Aries. All right. So when it comes to going deeper, this can be, your emotions. This could be going deeper within, because this is Cancer energy here as well. You have Scorpio, which is water. You have Chariot, which is Cancerian, which is water. So something within your emotions, the emotional realm. If you've been really neglecting something that your heart has been tugging you towards, I feel like you're opening up, because look at that heart right there. And there could be a very positive movement around the 5th, 6th, or 7th even of April, and then you have the 20th here showing up as well. And remember, that is the Aries solar eclipse, which is also new moon, so double whammy energy around the 20th of April. There's a lot of shifts happening around that time. An eclipse can be revealing, right? You have here reveal what needs to be seen, and there's more Scorpio energy. So going deeper, revealing, the great reveal is what I just heard here, the great reveal. I mean, for some of you, there could be an emotional relationship that maybe some of you find out you're pregnant, and there could be a great reveal. I mean, please take it as it resonates for you, but you're definitely going within, and this is really good. A lot of you are absolutely on the right track, and you're bringing more kindness, love, and compassion, not just into your heart, but when you put it into, open yourself up to that energy, you heal the world, and you put it out into the universe, and it uplifts the vibration of the planet. So pat yourself on the back, Aries. A lot of beautiful light work you are doing here. Let's take a look and see what else we need to know. Let's take a look here where we know how to go deeper, go within the heart center. Let's see what this unleashing your kindest self is all about. What's this Capricorn energy? What is this unleashing your kindest self? There could be some self-criticism, some judgments going on with that judgment card. And that could be being kinder to yourself instead of judging, criticizing yourself or others. Let's see what's coming in here. Simply love. There could be someone from the past as well that may be asking you for forgiveness. Or it could be something that sat heavy on your heart, and now is the time to forgive, if only for yourself. It doesn't mean that you're coming back with this person. And now it doesn't have to be an ex from the past, as many readers say the Six of Cups is about, which it can be, a blast from the past, but mostly it's just about compassion and love and kindness. So we couldn't have got a better card here to clarify the unleash your kindest self, right? This simply love is about healing some childhood woundings as well, loving your inner child, giving yourself the love that maybe you didn't have. at a certain time in your life, especially in childhood, right? This is about you having small acts of kindness for others, practicing kindness for yourself. It is about a second chance, and you're getting the same type of energy over and over. So definitely opening yourself up and attracting more of this energy to you because you're putting it out there. So the law of attraction is hard at play in your world, Aries. All right, let's see what else we have here. What is this take a reality check all about in this Capricorn energy? So there could have been, if you go back to January of even this year or the year prior, there could have been some situations that happened around that January timeframe. Let's see what you are taking a reality check on. Oh, we're going back to that Four of Pentacles here. Okay, rest and reconsider. Nine of Wands. Something that you felt like you've been on a long journey, backed into a little bit of a corner, right? Now you're taking a reality check, and it's going to allow you to regain, recoup, and take a fresh, new, inspired action to move forward. You feel tired. A lot of you Aries do feel tired. You may feel mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally exhausted at times. This is the card of the wounded warrior. It is the card of having that determination, that final push, that spiritual discipline and strength, that courage to not give up because you're almost there. There is a shift happening within your energy, within the world around you, within the collective, that is allowing you and allowing everything around you to open up fully for you to grasp that energy of the Ace of Pentacles, because you had this card already. This is that Four of Pentacles showing up again. This is about you changing your mindset from, pessimism to optimism, or you, yes, being able to take a reality check on what's going on, but despite the difficulties, despite some exposures, despite what's happening around you, you're still able to remain open, and that is the key. Powerful. Let's see what's being revealed. Let's see what the scorpionic energy of revealing what needs to be seen. Let's see what the great reveal is here. Whoa. Oh my goodness. You have the Seven of Swords, seek the truth. This is like a dun 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 sci-fi movie here. This is all about something being revealed that may have been, someone may have been sneaky, shady. I mean, this doesn't have to be a partnership. This could be someone from the past. It could be something on a global or collective level. It could be someone of higher authority, but this is the Seven of Swords, and that's what's being revealed. The Seven of Swords literally is about lies being exposed, caught in the act, exposure, dishonesty revealed. So all of this is coming to a head. And like I said in the beginning here, you're getting and gaining that clarity in order to move forward. And that may be what snaps you into this reality check. But the beautiful thing is you have this opportunity to keep your heart open through it all. Okay. This can be the card of lying, cheating, trying to get away with something. So I am feeling that if you've already been through this, this isn't something that may just be spontaneously revealed to you. It may be, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's something, if it's spontaneously revealed, it's going to come from an external outer world. But if this is within your private self, your private world, it's something that your intuition may have already been guiding you towards, or there could be some major release or healing around a situation that felt shady, like someone was wearing maybe a false mask, or someone wasn't being completely truthful or honest. So that's what the great reveal is. And out of all the cards in tarot, you couldn't have got a better card. So this is what you want to see revealed. This is like the devil's cousin, right? The devil's cousin, that 5 and 7 of Swords, are the players that try to be sneaky and get away with things, and they don't do things morally, ethically. And so I feel like that is coming to the surface here. So wow, powerful. Now let's see what your fears are and how we can help you resolve them. Oh my gosh. Would you just look at that? 4 of Pentacles showing up twice, and you've seen that jump out. These cards were in the middle of the deck. So even though there wasn't a lot of shuffling, you've seen that those were smack dab in the middle of the deck. So this is triple 4 energy. Hello, April is a 4 as well. So Very, very big, powerful month about keeping that heart center open. Now, I'm going to go a little more in depth with this Four of Pentacles, managing your resources and finances. This is about a need for stability. You may feel some shakeups. There may be things revealed around currency, money, home, stability, relationships, anything of that nature in the physical realm. Because again, Pentacles and coins are earthly, they're physical. This is prosperity, health, body, material gains, material loss, it's finances. So you may have suffered through some sort of loss within the health, within the finances, within your stability. But I feel like you're figuring out ways to go for it. Take inspired action to bring about a new sense of structure, a new sense of stability, a new foundation for yourself. And you're in the planning stages here, but I feel that some sort of plan in the month of April, you're taking inspired action on. Now, you will have many plans and you will take many action steps forward, but I feel that there's a very, very big step you are taking in the month of April that's going to open you up for you to go deeper than you ever have before. Because what we have behind it, you're getting those same two cards here. And wow, you have that rest and reconsider. So I'm going to pull some final cards here just to clarify, because again, even though wow, you see, gosh, Aries, if you've been following me for a while, you know that not often do the cards come out in huge chunks like they have been with your reading. So you may hear some big news at once, or you know that saying, when it rains, it pours, or things happen in threes. It may be bam, 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 but don't get me wrong, there's good stuff happening here, a lot of it as well. But I feel like you're keeping your heart open throughout it all because things are coming together. There's that Two of Cups energy, that Libran energy of finding balance amidst the chaos, right? Two of Cups is about soulmates. It can be about important partnerships. It is about healing some sort of difficulty, some sort of trauma. It's opening your heart to let love in, right? This is a very powerful energy. Now, you do have the Strength card here in reverse. This is about control. So it may at times, you may feel triggered this month. You may feel like you're losing control, but you are actually stepping more and more into your power. This is really powerful here for you. And that's why you have the Embrace the Flow of Life, because I just put out a collective reading. I'll link it in the description box with the other collective readings, but it's about flow versus control. So we may see something on the collective when it comes to control or being controlled, but you have the beautiful Mother Earth here. You have the Empress. So despite what's trying to be controlled within your world, nurture and continue taking care of yourself, taking care of the planet, raising your vibrations, keeping your heart chakra open, and that's going to lead to the ultimate success and growth. With this Eight of Wands, this is fast moving energy here for you as well. This is all about relocation. It's about speed, velocity, travel. There could be messages, there could be movement that shows up. You may even hear from someone from the past. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a family member or a friend that you've had a falling out with. It could be an old coworker you haven't spoken to for quite some time. But I am getting some sort of message, especially because you did get that Six of Cups, which can be a mending energy. And then lastly here, before we get into the second pile, we have the Three of Cups coming together, sharing the love, spreading that energy and that frequency here. And then last but not least, you have the base chakra, which we've been talking about. That's what the fours are all about for you, that we've seen 3 times in your reading. This is stability, grounding your energy here. So you can work with the root chakra, because sometimes that can affect the hips, the lower back, the pelvic region, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the feet, the toes. So just be careful. Remember what I said about making sure you have enough gas in your tank and your energy reserve. Just make sure that you're catching up on the sleep that you need, and you're taking a little bit of time out, because you have the Hermit as well. So rest, recover, regain your footing, allow yourself to rest up when you need to, because there's going to be huge amounts and bursts of energy for you in the month of April. So take those bold risks, absolutely, but then allow yourself that downtime. So there's going to be flow, and then there's going to be a little bit of, a pause, and then flow and pause. So try to find that balance. Really powerful reading here, powerful month for you, Aries. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, beautiful souls. Lots of love.